Jesus' specific teaching on fasting begins in a rather unexpected context, revealing its relational core. In Matthew 9:15, when questioned why his disciples weren't fasting like the devout Pharisees, or even the followers of John the Baptist, Jesus posed a counter. Can the sons of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? He continued, but the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken away from them, and then they will fast. With this, Jesus introduced a crucial distinction. Fasting transcends mere religious duty. It is fundamentally a relational expression, deeply tied to his presence and absence. Now, the sons of the bride chamber, according to historical Jewish custom, were the intimate friends and companions of the bridegroom. Their role during the betrothal week, the week-long wedding festivities, was crucial. They were there to celebrate, protect, and serve the bride and bridegroom. Now, this is not to suggest that Jesus needed protection, but the bride did and does in the strength of his might. And now, one of their roles was assisting with the feast organizations, forming his entourage, contributing to the joyful atmosphere, and even serving as witnesses. And as a side note, in the original text, in the New Testament Greek, this word is where we get the word martyr. Witnesses is where we get the word martyr. Their presence honored the groom. John the Baptist identified himself in this role, rejoicing greatly at the bridegroom's voice. By calling his disciples the sons of the bride chamber, Jesus not only identifies himself as the bridegroom, but also reframes fasting in the poignant light of love, longing, and devotion. It is the absence of the bridegroom that invokes fasting, not a legalistic obligation, but a response born from the ache of separation and a longing for his return. Thus, Christian fasting, rightly understood, is an expression of yearning for the presence of Christ, an expected practice after his ascension. This understanding places a profound responsibility on those who lead his church, his bride. Pastors and teachers, we are held to a higher accountability. We must carefully consider our devotion. Could the lack of spiritual power, sometimes seen perhaps replaced by psychological manipulation, stem from neglecting disciplines like fasting, thereby hindering leaders from being deeply connected to the fountainhead of living waters and becoming springs of waters whose waters do not fail? The call demands spiritual diligence and discipline and dependence upon the ineffable majesty on high.